There are two new detailing kind of shop seat options that are available on the market. One is from Harbor Freight from their Icon lineup, and the other one is from Maxshine, and that is their modular creeper setup. I'm gonna be covering both of those today so you guys can see which one may be a better fit for you. Both of them are awesome. I absolutely love both of them. They're fantastic. So let's jump into the features of both of these so you guys can see which one works best for you. Real quick note, guys, before I have to see it in the comments, my nose is peeling. That's what it is. It's a peel, nothing else. So that's it. Back to the video. All right, guys. So number one is this one from Icon. Comes in 3 different colors. They have it green, blue, and red, I believe, are the 3 colors that it comes in. Very, very cushy, comfortable seat. Very, very nice. Now this thing retails at just about $100. I think it was $99.99 or something like that. So $100 versus the Maxshine one right here retails for right about $125. But it does have a ton of functionality, and you're getting a 2-for-1 kind of a deal with this one. Also, if you use my code IMJOSHV15, you get 15% off, which will bring it down to about $105, $107, something like that. So we're talking about essentially the same price here. Let's go ahead and talk about the features of both of these. Starting with the Icon, it comes in a nice big box, pretty much ready to roll, pretty much assembled. It actually comes in 3 different pieces. You get the large seat right here, you get the base, and then you get the telescoping piece here. So very easy to put together. You just literally sandwich it all together and you're good to go. Now with the adjustable base on this thing, it ranges from a 17.5-inch seat height up to, let's see, 21.5 inches. So 4 inches of variation, which is nice. As you can see here, it's all the way down right now. Let me go ahead and change the camera setting for you guys here. But for me, again, I'm 6'2". My legs are sitting perfectly parallel right now. It's comfortable. I like it. You can kind of lean back in it. This isn't a position I would just kind of rest in. It slants back a little too much to just completely rest in it, but it's very, very comfortable to work with. And then with the telescoping base all the way up, and now you can see my legs are slanted down a little more for just general use, hanging out in the shop and sitting on a chair. This thing is super comfortable, super comfortable. It has 3 3/8 inch casters. Now they are a harder plastic. Right here, guys. Harder plastic. There's a little bit of softer texture on them, but harder in general. Full casters and no locking mechanism on any of them. Now you do have a 360-degree swivel. So that's nice. You're never not facing the way you need to be facing, so that's good. And it does have a 300-pound capacity. Now let's go ahead and move on to the Maxshine unit. This is their new modular creeper. Now this is something that they showed at SEMA last November. It's just came out now, it's available. Some people had mentioned that Griots, I believe, had one like this. I don't know that. I haven't used the one from Griots. I haven't even seen it. I honestly, some of you viewers are amazing on staying on top of all the newest stuff because you guys tell me a lot of stuff that I haven't even seen. So, but this is the one from Maxshine. Again, retails for about $125. Use my code IMJOSHV15. Brings it down to $107, I think. It's like $18 off. Okay, now moving on to the Maxshine new creeper. This is, again, the modular creeper. It does not have any functionality of a telescoping seat. So no adjustment on height. But what it does have is the 2-in-1 feature where this piece pops right off and you have a second set of caster wheels. Obviously these ones are smaller, but you also have a locking mechanism on these ones, on 2 of them at least. And this just allows you to, when you're detailing a car, a lot of times I'm on my knees and my knees get beat up pretty bad. So I switched over to using a gardening pad. But this is even better, gives you the same functionality of that gardening pad, nice and soft. But now you can stay mobile and you can actually slide around and keep working as you're polishing lower panels on the vehicle, and you're able to just use it that way, which is perfect, or you can use it as a regular seat and wheel around as needed. Now back to looking at the rest of the unit here. 4-inch caster wheels, so a bigger caster wheel, slightly bigger than the one from the Icon, and they are slightly padded, which is nice. And another benefit is they do have locking mechanisms on 2 of the wheels, so you don't have to worry about rolling around if you don't want to. It does come with a nice storage area on the side, little shelf on both sides, and then these 2 little cup holders, which personally, guys, I am not a fan of these. They just kind of flex too much. They just, sit in place. I'm not gonna be using these personally, but it's nice that they give them to you. Now, additionally, we do have a storage compartment right in the front. Slides open, you can remove it. Very, very nice and easy little plastic container just to store your goods. Has a little lip to keep it in place. However, it still can slide out, so I'd probably put something in there just to kind of hold it in place a little bit more, but still really, really convenient to have there. Now, one more thing to mention about this Maxshine modular creeper seat is when you order it online, it's a little bit confusing. They have a couple different options. This one here pictured is the one for $125. Comes with the secondary seat and comes with the foam pad. You don't have to have that. You can have just a basic, it's just a nice textured piece here. You don't have to opt for the pad if you don't want to. If you do this without the pad, it's like 106 bucks. If you go with the pad, it's 125. Obviously, I recommend the pad just because it's nicer, and if I'm using it in the function to save my knees while I'm rolling around, the pad's essential. Okay, so that's all great, but which one rolls easier? I'm gonna do a little test. I'm just gonna spin around my shop. Again, the floor in here is very, very smooth, but both of them have extremely fluid wheels. No issues with it grabbing. They both feel really, really nice. Some of the cheaper little stools that I've gotten from Harbor Freight in the past, when you're changing direction, they'll kind of like fall over on themselves a little bit, like the wheels get kind of caught. I hate that. It's really not very comfortable to work with. These don't do that. They're both very, very comfortable. But the most important thing is we're not always working on super, super smooth surfaces. So I'm gonna take it out to the front of the shop and wheel around out there. We have different breaks in the cement, and we also have a lot of texture on the main walkway. So I'm just gonna spin around there and see how it goes. Okay guys, so as you can see, neither of them had any issue with at least that amount of texture out front. Again, if you get a big bolt or something like that, you're probably gonna get hung up on it, but even the Viper chair, I would assume, would do that. Build quality, like I said, the Maxshine has a decent amount of plastic. However, the base, the part where the wheels actually attach, look really, really good. I've used ones in the past. Actually, one from Maxshine a while back, they had weld points, and the weld point on my personal one failed after a little while. This one, no issue at all. It has this nice strong metal piece here, and then everything bolts through. So no welds, no nothing like that you're gonna have to worry about. This thing is stout. It's gonna be good to go. It even has these little foam or rubberized inserts that go in here, and then the wheel pin goes through that. So it just keeps everything nice and solid and, you know, and tight, so you don't have a bunch of movement to it. The Icon, on the other hand, is mostly steel, and it's heavy. It's a heavy, heavy chair. So, man, it's hard. If you're just looking for a chair for around your shop, that, you know, you just kind of want to be able to hang out on and get some work done, I would say this one from Icon is fantastic with the telescoping height adjustments. It's really, really nice, really, really comfortable. If you're using it especially for car detailing or in a situation where you need to get low when you're working on your car or whatever else, the Maxshine one's gonna be hard to beat because you can get so low, you have all the storage, you have all that good stuff. Yeah, two options. Like I said, both are gonna come in right around that $100 mark. This one's $125 until you use my discount code, and then it's about 107 bucks or something like that. So do with that what you will, guys. If you do want to get the Maxshine one, I'll leave a link down in the description so you can go directly there, and I'll put a reminder to use the code IMJOSHV15. I will also link to the one from Icon from Harbor Freight. Even on their website, they don't have any reviews on this thing yet, which is surprising to me. Again, it's 100 bucks. Actually, my local store showed that it was in stock. I had to actually ask them to go get it. It was still in the back. They hadn't even put them out yet. So that's probably why they don't have any reviews yet. But fantastic chair as well. I'm very, very, very pleased with this one, as well as the Maxshine one. That's it for today's video, guys. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.